Do you guys like my new gallery wall behind my bed? It's all pictures of Landon and I, or at least some of our favorite photos. Today I want to do a clean with me, cook with me. However, I like those type of videos, but I get short of breath, I get out of breath being pregnant, and I cannot multitask, and I get distracted, and it takes me so much longer to clean. So instead, I'm going to give you a backstory and then put it to me cleaning. Usually when I clean, I like to go through and I dust everything, and then I go through and I vacuum everything, but today I'm going to do one room at a time. But let's jump into the story. 40 years ago, when my mom and dad were first married, they were going to college and they were living in a trailer park along with a lot of other newly married couples. They became friends with this one couple, and as the years went by, they each had a daughter and a son and a few more daughters along the way. And then they graduated and my parents moved to Roy. And when I was turning 5 years old, getting ready for kindergarten, this family moved down the street from us. And so me and my friend, who was my same age, we would play every morning, and then we would go to kindergarten. And from that point on, all the way up into our senior year, we would walk to school every morning together, and we were best friends. When we were in high school, I found out that she was moving. Her parents had come over to my parents' house. They were showing us their building plans of this house they were building. And so I was so mad. I was so upset that my friend was moving. And after a few hours, in fact, we were in the middle of home ec class. Home ec. We were sitting next to each other and she goes, "Well, Julie, do you know where we're moving to?" I'm like, "Well, no." She's like, "We're building a house right across the street from you." I couldn't believe it. I'm pretty sure that home ec teacher probably had to separate us from that point on. I was so ecstatic. So she lived right across the street from me, and then even after high school, we moved to college together. We were roommates for the first year of college, and it was the best thing ever. And then we went our separate ways after that. She got married, 8 months later I got married, we lived in different places, and then we both started having our own kids, our own families. She actually moved out of state, I moved out of state, and we have both had a girl, 2 boys, another girl. She just had another little girl, and I'm due with my last girl. So we have the exact same family dynamics. And then when I moved back to Utah, I found out she was moving back to Utah. In fact, I think I have a video of when I found out she was moving back into town, and I think I was crying. So now we live 20 minutes apart from each other, and she's one of those friends where we can go a year without seeing each other, and then we can pick right back up from where we left off. She has pretty much seen the best and the worst of me, so if she were to come to my house today for dinner and see a messy, dirty house, she wouldn't care, and neither would I. However, it is a good excuse to clean up my house a little bit. So I'm cleaning up the house today. She's coming over with her family. The kids are gonna get along great. We'll have fun, we'll eat dinner. And I am happy to say that 40 years later, her parents, who still live across the street from my parents, are best buds. They look out for each other, they do lots of things together, and usually when we get together and see each other, it is at our parents' at the end of that cul-de-sac. During holidays, we see each other in the street, visit. That's typically when we see each other. So we thought it would be fun to finally get together now that COVID's kind of dying down just a little bit over in our area, and visit and get caught up with each other. If I know I'm having guests come over and I only have like 5 minutes before they come over and it's like short notice, the first and most important thing that I will do is go to the bathroom. I will take the garbage out. I will make sure there's a clean, dry hand towel, and I will wipe all around the toilet. First I will make sure it's flushed, and then make sure there's toilet paper and clean around the toilet, because there's nothing worse than going to the bathroom in someone else's house in a really dirty, nasty bathroom. I want to tell you one of my pet peeves, and that is when I go to people's homes and it's messy and it's dirty, and the homeowner will say, "Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry the house is a mess. I'm so sorry, don't mind the mess." Maybe that was exaggerated, but I don't mind messes, like a dirty house, whatever, you live in it. I don't like when people apologize for it. I don't think that that is something that you need to apologize to someone about. It's almost more uncomfortable for me to sit there and hear the person say, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, it's so messy. I'd rather just be in their house and be in there for what it is. Don't apologize for your house being messy because it is your area, it is your home, it is, you do with it what you want. I don't know why that bugs me, it just does. Can you make your bed for mom? Woohoo! Just zip it up. You guys, I am still in love with my Betty's beds. All of my kids have them. My 3-year-old can make her own bed. I always have a link in the description below with a discount code if you guys want to check them out. Good job! We are having friends come over and they have a little girl just a little older than you and they have another girl just a little younger than you. Can they play in your room? Can they? Awesome, should we clean it up for them? Okay. Should we put your books away? Alright, I just kind of shove them in there. I also always have a link in my description below for my Minky blankets. This is the same kind I had on my bed. It's the same kind all of my kids have. They're so soft. The discount code below. I'm about ready to take a break from cleaning so I can cook, but before, I know I always get questions on what cleaning products are you using. So let me just show you really quick. I'm just trying to use up my dusting spray. This is just a basic furniture polish. I use this probably once a month and I'm just trying to use it up to be done with it because I usually just like to use water on a rag. And then for my mirrors and windows, I use Branch Basics. Well, I use this for everything, but it's just a really, really low concentration with distilled water inside of this with a Norwex rag as well. For the bathrooms and kitchen, I use a Branch Basics cleaning as well. It's just a higher concentration than this is with normal water mixed into it. So I use that kind of just for everything throughout the house. I've been using this for about 2 months and I love all of it. Okay, no more cleaning for a while. I'm gonna show you what I am doing for dinner tonight. I started this bread last night. It is in our Griffith's cookbook. It is the Dutch oven bread. It sounds intimidating by like the instructions, but it is so simple and easy. I am doubling the recipe and it has been sitting in these bowls for like 14 hours, I think. So now I can add more flour, kind of pat it down and let it raise again for a few more hours. This is what it looks like when it is done. Delicious. And then I am making manicotti. I love manicotti. If you want to like screenshot this, you can. I am going to double the recipe and then freeze whatever I don't think that we will eat because I know it makes a lot. I think I've talked about this on my Instagram stories like a really long time ago and I got a lot of feedback on you should do this, you should do that. Well, this is the easiest way and the way I like to make manicotti is by using lasagna noodles and then I just like spread the filling out on top of the soft noodles and then roll it up. It is so much easier than trying to squeeze filling into a shell. So this is my favorite way of doing it.
Marshmallows make me happy. Marshmallows make me happy.
Marshmallows make you happy?
Yeah.
And what else makes you happy?
Popcorn.
Popcorn?
Yeah. No popcorn.
Is that yummy popcorn? Do the crackers make you happy?
No.
They don't?
Oh my God.
Popcorn makes you happy, and the crackers make you sad? You are a silly little thing.
I like parsley.
You do like parsley?
Yeah.
Do you like oregano?
No.
Well, this is oregano.
You?
Yeah. Basil. Mama loves basil.
That's not me.
You do?
No.
No?
Not my dad does.
Landon's complaining because I closed the windows this morning. I was kind of cold, so I closed the windows. And now the house is too warm and blah, blah, blah. This is how I'm going to end the vlog. Landon is home early
You're welcome.
And he's rubbing my feet. The worst thing when having guests come, I'm like, Landon, where are you? Come on, Landon, they're gonna be here in a minute. Or they show up and I'm like, Landon, where are you? But he came home a little bit early today. I'm gonna rest a little bit, kick my feet up. Do you think you're pretty cute?
Thanks.
Let me see your new haircut.
I'm gonna haircut.
Oh, just a second.
I got my hair did.
Okay, turn your head slow. There we go.